And welcome back. In this video tutorial, we're going to show you how to use the Client Administrative Web Portal to set optional configurations for your department. Now, configurations are settings on the server that tell the tablets how to behave. And you have several things that you can set on your department that will adjust different things that occur on your tablets. Now here we're looking at the web portal for our department, and you'll notice that we have a section called Department Configurations. Now within Department Configurations there are currently 6 available settings that we can change. And let's talk through these so that you'll understand what each one is. Let's start with Alert Updated Notification Timeout. Now on the tablets, we know that there's a pop-up text box that will indicate to you if an alert has been updated by your dispatch center. So if you're on the tactical map or you're over on the pre-plans and a call gets updated, a little pop-up text box comes on to tell you that the dispatcher has updated the call. Now there's a dismiss button on there that allows you to quickly dismiss that text box, but it can also be set to time out and simply disappear on its own if no action is taken. The default setting for that is 30 seconds, but you can have that alert text box disappear very quickly if you want, say at 5 seconds or 10 seconds, simply by changing this alert updated notification timeout setting. Let's talk about this next one, Time Sense Touch to restrict auto scroll. Now, this may sound a little bit confusing, but what it simply means is when a new call comes into your tablet will automatically scroll to the newest call. But if you're using the tablet, say you're looking at a different call, you don't want that new call to yank you away from whatever it is you're doing. So if you're actively using the tablet and touching it, then it won't scroll to the new call. This setting simply allows you to adjust the time that has to pass from the last time you touched the tablet to allow it to auto scroll to a new alert. Now you can see in this example we have it set to only 1 second, but you can set that to 10 or 30 seconds, 60 seconds, even 2 minutes if you wanted to, since the last time you touched the tablet before it will allow that tablet to auto scroll to the newest alert. Now the next 3 settings, these visibility zoom settings, are what we call declutter settings. Now we get a lot of comments from users that say, hey, my map is all cluttered up by tactical waypoints or pre-planned points or sticky waypoints. I've got so many of them on the map that when I'm zoomed out, it just looks like a whole bunch of waypoints. This allows you to alter the setting to adjust the level of zoom before those points will appear or disappear on the map. So as you zoom outward on the map, those points will automatically disappear. So there's a setting between 1 and 20 that allows you to adjust the level of zoom at which each of these types or categories of points disappear. The default setting is 16, but if your department is in an urban area where you have a tremendous number of points all in the same immediate vicinity, you may want to adjust that upward, say to 18 or 19. That will allow you to have to zoom in to a much closer level before those points disappear. But as you zoom outward, the points will then disappear. Now you can do that setting for any of these different types of points. You have a setting for tactical waypoints, pre-planned points, and sticky waypoints. So you can set those separately at different levels depending on your needs for your particular department. Last but not least, we have the update staffing setting. Now this is what requires a staffing prompt to pop up on any of the devices when they mark en route to a call. So you have the option of requiring all of the tablets in your department to require that staffing option or that staffing prompt to pop up when they mark en route, or you can set it not to require that. You also have the option of setting it at null at the department level but then actually setting it for yes at an individual tablet. So let's say that you wanted the trucks to require a staffing prompt, but you didn't want the chief's vehicle to have to require a staffing prompt because it doesn't change, it's the same all the time. That's very simple. Just set the level for the department at null, and then on the individual device you can change that staffing to yes, require it. So let's show you how this is done. We're going to go into the edit mode for the department, and as we hit the edit mode you can see that we now have the option to change or adjust any of these settings. So if I wanted to change the updated notification timeout, I can increase it to 45 seconds. Time since touch to restrict auto scroll, we could change that to 10 seconds. I can adjust my zoom levels the same way, and my update staffing prompt I can choose from no, yes, or null. Now no will mean that the entire department is set not to require a staffing prompt. Yes requires all of the devices in the department to require a staffing prompt, and null will leave it up to the individual setting on an apparatus. We'll show you how to do that next. Since we're already in the edit mode, let's scroll down here to one of our devices. We'll go into the MDT tab and we'll choose Battalion 15. I'll go into edit mode for Battalion 15. Battalion 15's slide out panel will appear, and then I can change the update staffing from no to yes for this particular device. So now Battalion 15 would require a staffing prompt, whereas the other devices in the agency might not require a staffing prompt. So that's a setting that's actually available on an individual device by device basis.